Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the crossword. It's Thursday, September 28th, the goofy day of the month of the week. The week. Oh my gosh! Look how goofy this is. It's. They put musical notes in my crossword. Okay, interesting. Frequent flyer. A bat. Bats fly frequently. I have no idea about any NASCAR drivers. Work considered by some to be the first romantic era symphony. Dunno. Wii Sports Sport. Tennis? It's kind of the most prominent one, and it happens to fit with bat, so that's nice. Made good, you made good on a promise if you fulfilled it, if you kept it? I don't know. Ending with stand or step. Stand-ins? Step-ins? Step... I don't know. Your wrath is your ire. Video game hero who battles Dr. Wily. That's Mega Man. Yeah. Shook hands. Say. Dunno. Some energy drinks. And look, the musical note clues are different, right? They have different notes on them that I guess would mean something. This is, I mean, I don't read sheet music at all. These are these are not like sharp and flat indicators, I don't think. I mean, they look like them to me, but I don't know. Aren't they like indicators of how long a note should be? I don't know. Maybe these are sharps and flats. And this is a rest? There's nothing happening here? It's a break? I don't know. Blank tour? I don't know. PGA Tour? Pro Tour? Skirt option mini. It's okay. Meh. Ending with Wikipedia. Ending with Wikipedia. I don't know. A sergeant is an example of a non-commissioned officer. A quantity is an amount. To abound is to team. Princess Fiona, spoilers, an ogre. New Hampshire City. Don't know. Someone who made good atoned, I guess. Bygone owner of Capitol Records. EMI, I assume. Weed in some medicinal wine. Dandelion, right? What is going on here? New Hampshire City. I don't know. I'm not 100% on dandelion, but I think dandelion wine exists, and I could believe it's medicinal. Ending. Oh, Wikipedia.org? It's org, right? Not com? I think. Cinnamon roll topping, icing. Application. An application for a thing is a use for it. Ingredient in some lotions, probably aloe. Stand in a studio is an easel. Night on the Hollywood Walk of Fame? Don't know. Raw power. Raw power. I don't know. Work considered... I still don't know this or this. Oh, Monsters Inc.? No, it's Monster... Like, this looks like it's going to say Monsters Inc. And an S here makes sense. And Monsters Inc. is a movie title, but what does this have to do with energy drink? Monsters... Like... I guess that makes... I mean, yeah, Monster drinks are energy drinks, and I guess they're incorporated Monster? I don't know. Raw power. Sinew, I guess, is like muscle power. Baylor University's city. I mean, I don't know. There's not a lot of cities that start with a W and are 4 letters long, so I'll say Waco. Like many ribeye steaks. I don't know. Court athlete, slangily. Don't know. Heavy tool. Don't know. Twilight vampire, Edward, I assume. I mean, maybe there were some others, but he was like by far the most prominent in pop culture. Some Friskies offerings, cat somethings. Martial arts rank, Don. Many ribeye steaks, bone in. Blank memory. An ability to recall images with high precision is called eidetic memory. Certain subtracted weight, a tear on a scale, is weight that you subtract. Jerky? Not sure. Cocktails with orange peel garnishes. Oh, I should know this, but I don't. I'm not a cocktail expert, but like I've done enough crosswords. I'm sure this has come up before. Talent show performance, say some kind of act. It's just a guess. Is an estimation, perhaps? Looks like rollless, probably. Well, if this is pro or PGA, there's probably... someone whose jerky is impolite. Oops, not impolite. Yeah, either of those put a P here, so I thought I would write it in and see if it helps me see, and it did. Found me impolite. You shook hands with someone if you met them. Ending with stand. Standing, stepping. Like stepping, you don't end with ing. Stand. Stand-ins, step-ins? Is that such a thing? Oh, a Negroni? Is that what that is? A ballerina is a court athlete? Ballerina, I mean, I get that baller. Ah, okay, I understand the joke now. So this must somehow be indicative of the note A, right? A court athlete is a baller, and this musical piece here is baller in A, and this is monsters in C, I suppose. I don't know how this indicates C. Is that just like... I mean, I know C is kind of like the most neutral kind of note, in a way. And so maybe it's just the default one you assume. It's like the middle of the scale, right? And if you want a different note, you have to specify it somehow. Okay, got it. So this one has to be in something. And so does this one. Okay. Now this is PGA. A stage act. It is stand-ins and step-ins. I don't know what step-ins are. Oh, like shoes? Or you can have like a step-in shower, maybe? I'm not sure. Recipe abbreviation. Pounds? Ounces? Place to order patatas bravas. A taqueria? Is that maybe a place you would get that? Green onion. I don't know. This this reminds me of something my dad, a joke / story he liked to tell when we were younger, and it's been a while since he's brought it up, but he has some Spanish people in the family, or Latino or whatever, and he's interested in Spanish in general, and so something that he learned from them is that the happy birthday song, happy birthday to you, blah, 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 to people who speak Spanish but not English, it sounds like they're singing green onions to you, right? Like, because, or green onion, I guess, because apio verde is green onion. Kind of cute, right? I don't know. That stuck with me. So green onion, happy birthday. Green onion to you, etc. Some splattery paintings at MoMA. Modern art? Nope. Pollux. Pollux is famously splattery, I guess. Teaspoon, sure. Green onion. Green onion. What do they call that? I don't know. I'm not a food expert. Assistant in ministry, an acolyte. I'm not an expert in ministry either, but I do know that word. Gladys? Must be, right? To nag at is to gnaw at you. Most wan. Don't know. A heavy tool is a sledge, though. Something in E. The Q is not very good here. Maybe we're just looking for a tapas bar. Palest in E is Palestine. Rambles. Rants? Raves? Big name in stream of consciousness writing. Who is this person? I don't know. Pasta alla norma. It's the Norman style of pasta, I believe. Maybe not. Maybe it's something else. Cell messenger, RNA usually is what they mean. It could be DNA here, but I doubt it. Cat treats are Frisky's offerings. Scallop. Scallop? How do you... Wait. There's no E in scallop, though, right? I only have 3 letters. Portmanteau for a certain self-taken video on a smartphone. Well, I mean, a selfie, right? I have enough letters for selfie here, but how could Pollux be wrong? Zip alternative is Bic. Okay, so there must be some portmanteau. Oh, wait, video, not just a picture. So there's some new word for that now? I don't know. Go ahead is an ack? I mean, that is, in some circles, a slangy term for, like, go ahead is an acknowledgement, but I don't think this is right. OR workers are RNs. Oh, scallion. Scallion, not scallop. Scallop's like a fish or something, right? A-OK is go ahead. Slovy? Slomy? Toronto Leaf? Slofy? What? Okay. Unknowns, I'm not sure. Power tool in carpentry. Like a sander? I don't know. Setting for a teacup, maybe. A doily? What is this? Is so weird. Okay, I don't know what's going on there. I'm just dumb, I guess. Or I'm old. I'm one of the olds, as was mentioned in a recent video. Crossword video. Rambles. Oh, this is not doily. This is I don't even know how to say her name. Evelyn Whoa. Right? I think she was a stream of consciousness poet, writer. I don't know the right word. Rambles. Yeah, I don't know. Setting for a teacup. Not a duvet. I don't know. Texture's indication of uncertainty. In my opinion. I'm not sure if that's quite uncertainty. Power tool nailer? Is that a thing? Dismal. Hacky sack hitter. Well, your knee is what you hit a hacky sack with, mostly. Or your ankle or something. IDK. I don't know. Dismal. Dour doesn't really mean dismal. This looks like something in G, right? Leaf raking time. I guess it could be China. But what would that... I don't know why it would be. Cuts off. Made a semi-circle? Say? Like if you got a bunch of trucks and parked them in a circle? Not sure. Language suffix. They usually want ease here. Chinese is like... Ease is a suffix indicating the language kind of thing. Holder of a record-ish. I mean, English. There's but there's a lot of ease languages, right? Holder of a record 21 Oscar nominations for acting. That seems like a lot. Don't know. Aziz Ansari's Parks and Rec role. Oh, what is his name? Tom? Tom Haverford, yeah. Buddy system. Uh-oh. In T? That's not a valid musical scale. Nothing can be in T. Okay. That's scary. Common five-petaled flower. Is there a flower named the Juliet, maybe? I want this to be rants or raves anyway, so that wouldn't help. City connected to Ciudad Juarez by the Bridge of the Americas. Beats me. Something is wrong around here. To give the go-ahead is to approve, to okay, to vote yes, to pass, to give the green light. Did I already say that? To nod, maybe? Econ stat. Let's try GDP. Okay, it's not to nod. This must be Meryl Streep. Maybe it is just a nailer? Then this could be falling. Maybe it's not Evelyn Woe. Maybe it's not hint. Maybe this one doesn't end with in. Maybe this isn't something in G, but it's like something else. Like maybe this doesn't indicate a key, it indicates something else. Dismal, dire. Made a semicircle, say. Steered? Does that mean that somehow? Unknowns are ifs. Slowfie? Like taking a slow motion video of yourself? Is that a slowfie? Never heard of that. That's how old I am. You give the go-ahead to something if you let it happen. Or you let someone do it if you give them the go-ahead. Leaf raking time. I mean, I still kind of think this is wow, whoa, or whatever. Setting for a teacup. Maybe. I mean, they can go on like a dish, a saucer, but what the only 5-letter thing I can think of is you could put one on a doily, right? And that gives a system. And then this is weird, but maybe it's possible somehow. Falling rest? This doesn't look like a rest, but maybe it is. Falling. Connected to Ciudad Juarez. I mean, where even is that? It's Mexico, right? I don't know, like, that many Mexican cities. A 5-petaled flower. If I put this in back in, like, it does not seem very good. Oh, what am I doing? If I thought this were... Yeah, this doesn't look very good. Oh, you know what? It's El Paso in Texas. Wasn't that already in this crossword? I feel like I wrote El Paso very recently. Was that yesterday? Could be. Rambles is raves. Violet, that's a flower. Falling flat, there we go. So leaf raking time is fall in G flat. Okay, very funny. Cuts off, lops off. Who the hell is Walf? Okay. Essay? Language. Oh, ease. Yes, okay. Got it. I filled that in but had forgotten. Well, nothing here looks stupid except this. But all the crosses are pretty good, right? And who knows, this could be a name. So let's see if I missed something here. Stand-ins and sepims are not great, but the crosses are pretty good. Yeah, wikipedia.org. This one was a guess, but it does look to have been right. Dow Jones. Yeah, I never saw that clue, but it's right. Slofi also looks stupid, but I mean, maybe it's right. Am I spelling Pollock wrong? I don't think so. It's not. Is it Pollock with an A? No. Pretty sure it's with an O. Scallion, right? I think so. Okay, and steered is not... It's not awful, but I don't love it, right? Like, if you have your hands on the steering wheel and you turn right, you've steered and you've kind of... Well, on the one hand, you could say you've made your hands go in kind of a semicircle. But also, I think the way in which they intend this is that a semi-truck, you could drive it in a circle. You could make it circle by steering it. So if you made a semi-circle, you steered. Right? So I think that's the meaning they're going for here. So all the crosses look pretty good. All the crosses. Let's look at the downs now. Bimmy, I mean, no fucking idea. That could be a name. Eroica? I mean, maybe. I have no idea about this either. Is it possible... Ah, here we go. Instead of the frequent flyer being a bat, it's a jet. Now we get Eroica and Jimmy, which seem a lot more plausible. We're still wrong somewhere, but at least this is something that I feel a lot happier about. Nashua? I mean, I think that's a place. Cat treats, yeah. Tapas bar, yeah. Scallion, pollock, leaf. This still looks so bad, but unlike up here, like up here, the crosses were not actually all that great. Here, they kind of are, right? This can't be anything but wow wolf, which is just like nobody I've ever heard of. But a nailer? It's such a lame power tool, but I guess there could be a thing that nails. Yeah. You would need that in carpentry. Well, the only place left that I'm not happy with is here, right? No, I'm also unhappy about Slofi. But all the crosses for Slofi are beautiful. Tapas bar, scallion, pollux, leaf, Toronto leaf, yeah. The ifs are unknowns. Cat treats. Like, Slofi has to be correct. And you could imagine this being slang some kids would make up, but... Or quite possibly some of the olds would make up that slang to annoy the kids. This over here... I mean, these three, like, have to be right, and so does Edward. So if we were to say, like, these are some of the letters you could consider changing, right? Falling, it has to be flat. Cuts off. Lops off is, like, very good, right? This has to be raves. Or, wait, what about Virginia Woolf? I guess rove could mean ramble. This is Virginia Woolf. That's why I've never heard of Wolf. I didn't know she wrote, like, stream... I mean, I guess I sort of knew she wrote stream of consciousness stuff. She famously had some very long sentences. I remember I took an English lit class in college. Like one. I don't have a ton of I don't know a ton about English lit, but I remember, I think it was there, or it wasn't even in that class actually. It was in a book I read later about semicolons. So Vonnegut said, don't use semicolons. All they do is show you've been to college. But where's the quote from Virginia Woolf about it? From Mrs. Dalloway. Okay. Here's a passage. No. There's one... Maybe it wasn't Virginia Woolf. I remember some passage about, maybe it was in Eats, Shoots, and Leaves? The zero tolerance approach to punctuation, yeah. A semicolon is a compliment from the writer to the reader. I like that. I don't know. There was some example saying or sentence that I think was from Virginia Woolf that this book used as an example of how a semicolon could keep a very long sentence going in a way that some other punctuation wouldn't, and going and like not make the reader feel bad about it. Anyway, romantic partner in 2010 slang: bay, smile. Not sure. Body of water that suggests homophones of these: a bay and a bayou, I guess. Direction of the sun. Oops. Uh-oh. Now you get... Well, I mean, this is east. Biblical verb suffix. Est or eth. Item for a painter or pet groomer. A brush. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. A boring meeting never seems to end. Best to ever do it is the greatest of all time. Sound and see. Body of water that suggests homophones of bay and sea. I guess a sound is kind of a bay or a sea. Oh, I don't love that, but okay, fine. Where are we on spelling bee? Yesterday was flounce. I got that one easily. How about whooping? Nice. Easy. If I don't spend more than 2 seconds on the spelling bee, I'm happy. Let's try guard. Shame. Oh, let's be more positive. Let's try shape. Where's that H go? Kind of wants to be at the end, right? With like a TH. Clash? No, we've got the S. S can't be there. Would have to be TH. Or CH. Although it's kind of hard to see how you could get a CH at the end there, isn't it? ACH. Without using a new vowel, right? Huh. Could the H be at the beginning? It's kind of hard, right? We'd need an I or an O, because there has to be a vowel after that H. And then there'd be an A. Like, that's not impossible. H-O-A, like there are words that go that way, like hoary. But we can't use the R. So I don't like it. What the heck? Could the H be number 4? Letter 4? The fourth letter? It seems hard, doesn't it? What would go after it? An I or an O? Claho. Khaki! No, the H would be in the wrong place. Ugh. Is there something else that could go before an H that I'm not seeing? Like K, if H were letter 5, which I think it should be. T makes sense. C oh, why did I think I couldn't put a T? I thought it had to be a C because it couldn't be S, but of course a T makes sense. So then we're looking at blank blank ATH, which seems eminently achievable, right? Although nothing specific occurs to me. I mean, we could write lathe. It can't be the right answer. Oh, also we can't write that because the A would be in the wrong place. I'm stupid. I just thought that might help me nail down where the H is and whether, I don't know, there's an L, but it's just bad. Whether there's a T would be more useful, but anyway, it's illegal. I mean, I can write something down like flash, I guess, which can't be right because we know there's no S. Or teach. Actually, teach looks quite nice. It also can't be right because there's no E, but it gets me the C and the T that I both think might be before the H, and it confirms that the H is at the end. Yeah, it is. Roach? But there's no R. Huh? Moch. What? I mean... There has to be like an easily combining consonant or a second vowel at the beginning, right? Something like CL, clatch, right? That's not a word, but the L would like be helpful, right? Or there could be a vowel, that would help. I wonder, is like clatch, that's not a word, right? I don't think so. How about a W? I don't know. Let me write this. Yeah, like a coffee clatch is a thing, but that has a T in it, and it's often like one word, and it's a borrowed word anyway. I don't understand what this can be. I mean, there's only 2 letters. It's time to start doing exhaustiveness checking, I guess. Can the first one be Q? It seems very hard to imagine, but I'm running through the possibilities in my head. No. Can the first one be W? Weach? Woach? I don't think that's a word. Watch? Whatch? Don't think that's a word. Whack. Whack. I don't think it could be W. Why? Seems impossible. And I? That's a little promising somehow, but... Ilac, Isaac, Ixac, Ikak, Ivac, Ibac, Inak, Imak, Imak? I don't think that's anything. Oh. Oyak. Ofach. Ohach. Olach. Oxach, Ovac, Obach, Onach, Omach. Don't think so. Could it be another A? We haven't ruled that out yet. Like awash is the kind of word that could fit there, except there's a C instead of an S. A latch? It's a little bit like a lack, but spelled with CH instead of CK. I don't think they'd even put a lack in the Wordle spelled correctly, let alone this weirdo spelling. A bach? A knock? A mock? Doesn't make sense. Foich? No, foch? Fiach? Flatch? That's not a word, right? Even if it were, it's not a common enough word that they would put it in the Wordle. H? Could there be another H? Hoach? It's coach! I got it. Okay. Once I said hoach out loud, I suddenly realized what could go at the beginning of that. That was a tough one. I feel like it might have been the only word possible earlier than that. Yeah, there were two possible, coach and loath. Okay. Yeah, I agree, teach is not good. But I was just lost. Lastly, the connections. Making for a somewhat long crossword video, because the crossword was tough and the Wordle was tough for me. 4 groups of 4. A drill. What's related to drills here? Kind of nothing, right? Ooh, crunk? Some newish slang. I mean, not that new, but not old either. Huh. Nothing here seems to fit with crunk, actually. So, like, maybe it's wordplay and not based on the meaning of the word, but still. A bulb. Sparkle and gleam and flash and glitter are all kind of to reflect light in exciting ways, and I don't think any others are that. Yeah. To fish, forage, and trap are ways to get animals, I guess, and to hunt them. Yes, these are ways to acquire animal meat. Or, okay, food in general. Forage, sure. Drill? Bulb? What? Rail. None of these look related to each other at all. Crunk and grime, kind of like if you changed their first letter, you would get something else. But that's true for like every word in the English language, right? If you took the R off of beer, you would get an animal. B? Doesn't seem to be true for anything else. Ear and beer and year both have the ear sound in them? They sound like ear? I don't think there's 2 more of those that I'm missing. Rail and drill? Sound similar? Light bulb and light year. Light rail. Light beer? So what are these? Crunk is a kind of slang. Bounce is slang for like leaving. These are what are grime and drill? Like these are both slang terms you might use at a party. Maybe. I don't know. Rap subgenres? I've never heard of any of this shit. Okay, well, I'm glad I figured out the light thing. I mean, I don't listen to a lot of rap, so, you know, I'm out of touch, so sue me. Bounce, like, I could believe, you know, I mean, this all, like, sounds plausible, I guess. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the puzzles today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.